Hey everybody, so this is Dave Pereira, my second video series. So behind me is a 2014 Dodge Journey. Just bought it about a week ago. Got it and finally brought it home. I'm sorry I don't have any videos that the auction guys bring into the tow truck and everything, because most of the time I'm working in the morning. I do have office job, so I work in the morning time. So but I have some good people who take care of my stuff. So let's go on a tour. What we got, it's always like a Christmas, right? Buy a new toy, need to check it out. It's not cool as a Challenger, but it's a good one. But let's go check it out. Right, so this is our beauty. Let's get started. So look at this. It's a 2014 Dodge Journey. Not just a Journey, it's a SXT Plus Blacktop Edition. That's my little guard dog, Maxie. Come here. Come here, boy. Look at how he runs. Yeah. Come here, little buddy. Come on. We found him roaming around the street and decided to bring him home. Gave his shots and everything, so he's up to date. Try to give him away to a good house, but I heard a lot of people have using small dogs for dog fighting baits or whatever the thing they're having, so I didn't feel like giving him away. And he thinks he's a big mean dog, so he patrolled the whole area. So he's inside dog, he just like to stay outside a lot. Anyway, look at this. Has a remote start. Ooh, it's not working. I wonder why. Cause I removed the battery. All right, let's go around it. So pretty much the damage was, if you can see, the front was there, but we had to remove it because the tow guy didn't want to rip the bump off. Since you can see this wheel kind of broken off and it's held by a jack stand. This is the primary damage. The secondary damage, let's go around it. Probably going to repair the doors. Can pull that out and fix it. And look at these wheels. They are not just, it's dirty, but they are shiny. So after you shine it up, it'll look pretty good. Good tires. Tail light, seems like LED tail lights. So we're gonna tint this, make it that blacktop extra look. And I wish it has a backup camera, which I think it should. But let's open it, this bad boy up, and voila. So this is the front bumper. Only damage I see was this small crack, and most likely we can fix it, but I'll probably buy a new one. I mean, this is not even an impact zone, like it's not gonna flex or anything. If I could plastic weld this, it'll hold itself, but we'll see. If I could weld it up, I will. If not, I'll probably buy a new one. Because it's a pretty good buy. I'm really happy with this buy. And it has the blacktop grille, fog lights. It's black and white, it's pretty cool. And you have the third row seating, which is kind of a plus. And I wonder what that is. Oh, ooh, it's a flashlight. I have the flashlight. I was wondering where that light was going. So I have that light. Oh, that's pretty cool. You have a flashlight and you can charge it. And the spare inside. Look at that, Mopa. Huh. I like when Mopa puts, because I have a Dodge Challenger as well. I have a Charger 2014 Redline Rally Edition. I pretty much love the damn thing, but had to sell it because I put so much mileage on it. I put like 100 something, so you know, it's time to buy a low mileage one and put more miles on it. So this is a black top edition. Gonna tint this black. Love this black. Just go around it, then I will come inside. Have the key detection thing. So this area is pretty much untouched, except for this small bracket, which is about like 15 bucks, so from Mopa. I mean, if you know where to buy stuff, genuine parts are not that expensive. If you know your vendors and everything. I can do a video later about how to find your local vendors and everything. The key to do if you want to flip cars is buy cheap parts. I mean, not saying like quality wise, but the price wise, because if you keep your cost low, you can increase your profit margin. Simple as that. So I took the battery off because I'm gonna charge it, because it seems like pretty good battery, so it's the original battery. So I take it out. I have a battery charger. I'm charging the battery, and I don't know who did this, but this is the stupidest place to put a battery. Literally, to remove a battery, you have to remove this one. Even the bump off, it took me like 10-15 minutes to remove all this crap, because I didn't want to remove the this tire. So but I got it done. But should I put it inside? I think that's dumb, but oh well. And the reason I'm saying this is a good buy is, look at this. This frame, that frame are untouched. Literally, they are untouched, brand like factory. So, and the broken piece, we have radiator support, so I'm probably gonna buy that. And I think, see, it's not all plastic, it has some sort of organic fiber, some kind of a deal. I don't know. I mean, you guys can educate me for that. But look at this. I mean, probably like biodegradable or something. Just broke off here, which hold the headlight. The whole headlight's been held by the fender, I think, somewhere. So, but it's pretty good. Like, I saw a documentary that Ford is making using organic material to build parts. Literally put a coating outside to protect it from elements, but inside itself made out of organic material. So when they crushed it, the whole material gonna deteriorate really fast. So pretty good, you know, because cars kind of populate the whole world, so we need to recycle, need to save the world. Anyhow, so two frame section looks good. Only bad, even over there, that's a little scratch mark from this suspension, but it did not impact the frame rail. So frame rail is pretty good. And if you look at here, only damage you can see is the whole suspension assembly, which is a strut. You can buy it from the salvage yards pretty kind of cheap, because they use these parts in many other models, and there are plenty of them, and they have these models going on since 2008 or something, so there's pretty much parts available. So you have to buy the control arm, the axle, and we have another small surprise that I found out later. The cradle, the engine cross member got ripped off by the control arm. So for everybody else, I mean, it might be a bad buy, but this is actually the reason I'm saying it's a good buy is can buy this whole cross member for like $100. I found one for 2015 Caravan cross member for $100. So it'll have newer, and the vehicle itself has like 20,000 miles. So it'll get a new cross member. And I found the whole suspension assembly from some other car for like another $100, and the control arm for another $50 or something. So literally 100, 200, another $300 for the whole suspensions or the mainly damaged areas. And that's about it, literally. I mean, everything else is there undamaged. And also you can see the rim, it's like $150. I found one. So I mean, actually that's about it, the damage wise. The primary damage is that. So, and whoever's gonna get the car, even if they took it to the inspection, the guy will say like, hey, what was the damage? Because literally everything's damaged, being replaced by factory parts. It is used, but every time when I look for parts, I don't buy the cheapest, I buy the newest. And of course the newest, low mileage and reasonable price. If it's have one for 75 and $100 for a newer one with low mileage, I go to that $100, because when you using used parts, the rubber seals and all those kind of stuff can be cracked or everything. So when you install them, you know, rubber mounts, they crack, and they, you know how the salvagers leave their cars outside, so they're exposed to the elements and you will have other problems. So if you spend another $125, you can get a newer with a low mileage which doesn't have cracks. So that's what I'm gonna do, put newer parts and call it a day. So basically put a whole suspension assembly, cradle, control arm, new fender. I think the headlights are good. They can fix the door. I'm not going to open the door and this small fill over here. And that's about it, literally. So I think this is a really good buy. I personally love it. So let's go inside and check it out. I think journeys are pretty good if you have if you have a family, plus if you're doing a small business, because you can fold down the seats and use the whole cargo. And it's 2.4 engine, it has somewhat power and do a good gas mileage. So let's go check out the inside. Dun da da da, look at that, all leather seats. And this was kind of hard for me in the beginning to find out, but bang, you have the whole area to do that, and it's pretty neat. Ooh. And another one, look at this. It's dirty, it's not my car, I didn't clean it yet, I just got it from the auction. So if you have guns or jewelry or something, you can put it here, close it, close this, put another carpet, nobody knows it's there, unless the thief himself have a journey. Yeah, then you're screwed. So, but anyway, it's a good place to hide stuff. I mean, nobody just put another carpet, nobody knows there's a cabin, like a compartment there, so you'll be in good size. And look at this tent, nobody can see you. And the inside, don't forget, it has remote start, so really good on winter time. And have the heated mirrors, power seats, pretty good, good leather. And let's go inside. It has 48,000 miles, which is pretty low. I know, it's sorry about that because the battery is gone. Look at this feature. Boop. You can see who's on there. What's on your back seat? So, we'll figure that out later. It's not closing, I think. Right. Ooh, we also have the user manual. Hey, Maxi boy, you wanna come here? You wanna come to daddy? Come here, boy. Come on, go. Our patrol dog wanna check out the car. He loves cars, so I just let him be. And I'm gonna any car I get, I steam them. So literally, like, I have a steamer, I steam everything. It do two things. One thing, it will break down the material, the dirt and stuff. It will soften it up. Then I put the chemical solution mixed with Lysol and wipe everything down. I think I have the Lime Fresh and pomegranate. I think those two I have. I don't know their flavors or whatever, but they smells good, so I'd like to use them. So I use that with my cleaners and I clean it. All right, so I think it does have heated seat. You can't see it here because the thing is not working, the screen. And you have everything, all your controls are here. And you have this the volume button. Need to figure out how to close that one. There we go. I guess you have to open all the way and close all the way. Bang, it's done. And you have a sunroof. All right, look at this guy. Yeah. So he's my little guardian dog. Say hi. Pee-pee. Peter boy. Let's see if my other dog's gonna come. I have small dogs. They act like they're the biggest dogs in the world, but they are small. Anyway, so like I said, I have a Ford Escape that I didn't do a video because it just directly went to the body shop and I didn't have time and everything, so I skipped that one. But this is my third after the Challenger, so I'll do another video with the parts. Most likely not the parts, because most likely I'll call them and the parts will directly go to the body shop itself. I won't have any videos when the body shop guy is doing the work, because I don't most of the time he's doing it in the morning time and all that. So I'll see you in the second video, and most likely it's gonna be the mid video, which almost gonna be fixed and everything, or it's gonna be the final video, and I'll do a price revealing as well. All right, see you next time. Thank you.